Hello, air signs. Hope you guys are keeping well. We're going to do a general message for you guys today. We're going to check into the spiritual aspect of your life, what's going on spiritually, checking the major arcana. And we're going to grab from the top of the deck for each pile. And then we'll grab some clarifiers at the bottom of the deck just to see if we can get a little bit more to what's going on for you. So that'll be your wands, your career, your ambitions, your creativity. Your swords we're going to be looking into for your intellectual world, communication, ideas. And then we'll also be looking into your pentacles, which will be your physical. So anything going on with you physically or in your material world. We'll be checking into that as well. And then lastly, your cups, which will be your emotions, what's going on with you emotionally, and see if we can get you a message today that resonates. So with all that being said, thank you guys again for your likes and subscribes, and thanks for being here. And let's see, air signs. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is what we're looking into today. Let's see what's going on in your spiritual world here. Beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. So you've got a major shift coming in for you guys. This is something that's divinely orchestrated. You cannot change this momentum. The Wheel of Fortune talks about a shift, a major change, a shift in good luck too. It could be bringing in some success. So we'll see. We're going to see what the surrounding cards want to tell us. And then, like I said, we'll check the bottom of the pile. Let's take a look at your work, your career, your ambitions, your goals, creativity. Page of Wands. So there could be something that you're learning right now at this time in regards to a creative endeavor. Could be, you know, entrepreneurship, or perhaps a new skill that you're learning at your workplace. Some sort of venture that you're going on here it holds a lot of excitement for you, and I feel like it brings in this fresh new energy that you've been kind of seeking and waiting for with this Wheel of Fortune. So I do see you being in this student energy right now, learning a new skill, perhaps learning from a mentor, and it holds a lot of potential. I feel like you're really excited about it. If this hasn't happened yet, this is something that will be showing up soon. Or it could be telling me here that you're teaching others something in regards to some sort of, you know, creative energy, whether it's at work, entrepreneurial skills. You could be teaching somebody, and you have maybe students who are looking up to you. Now let's see what's going on in your intellectual world, in your thoughts, ideas, communication with others. Wow. Okay, we've got heavy page energy. So Page of Swords. There is something here. I feel like you're learning. Again, it could be you teaching or you learning, but there's this curiosity, there's this excitement for a new path that you're going down. I feel like you've made a plan to embark on a new journey where you're learning about something that you're quite excited about, passionate about. You could be doing a lot of research, and whatever it is, it's giving you this information that just piques your interest. I can see you're holding high value to this learning, a higher learning, which brings in a lot of clarity for you, new ideas. It gets your mind really racing with excitement here. Beautiful energy. Let's see, we're going to look at your emotional world. We've got the Seven of Cups. So you could be feeling a little bit confused in some regard in your life emotionally. You may have to make a choice here. You may have several options to choose from. There's something here that could also be indicating that you could be living in kind of a fantasy land right now, maybe seeing things from rose-colored glasses. Like I said, we'll kind of go through all the other surrounding cards underneath to see what that's really in regards to. But often talking about making a choice with all the options that you have at hand. And maybe even being a little bit confused by these choices. If you are learning something, it could be telling me here you're learning something online, or you're teaching online to the masses. There's some sort of major shift that's going to occur here. Let's see what's going on in your material world, the physical aspect. Wow, King of Pentacles. So you're really taking charge here of your stability. There's something that you either learn or teach that's going to level you up to this King of Pentacles energy, and it's going to give you a lot of stability, security. I feel like you'll be able to really feel settled and grounded in your security. So that's really beautiful energy. And don't worry about the gender, it's just an energy. So this Wheel of Fortune is definitely going to shift something majorly for you here. If this hasn't happened yet, it's talking about your destiny, divine timing. Something will be moving in your favor here. So let's see what's influencing this. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wow, Libra energy with the Justice card. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of justice you've been waiting on. There's some sort of truth or some sort of fairness that you've been waiting on. You could even be waiting on a decision from the courts, some sort of legal matter. But if that's not the case, it's telling me here you're just waiting patiently for your turn to come, your justice to be served. And I see it coming in with this Wheel of Fortune. This can't be stopped or sped up by anybody. This is your destiny, your fate, and it includes karma, it includes justice. Now, if you're somebody who has, you know, dished out really good in the universe or to others, you've helped others perhaps, taught people as much as you could, whatever you put out, you get back into the universe, right? Whatever you do for people, you get back. So whether that's doing good or bad. So we're going to go ahead and see here, air signs, what is showing up attached to this Page of Wands. There's this really youthful energy that's popping up here. Something you're learning right now or teaching is really making you feel great inside. And I feel like you have a lot of excitement about this, a lot of passion and desire to do more. So let's see what's this about. Wow, the Six of Wands. You could be a teacher. You could be teaching students right now, something that you are really skilled at. I'm seeing you here as, you know, standing in the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about a victory, a success, talks about triumph after a very difficult battle that you've been facing. And you can see all those observers in the back. They're really admiring the skills that you have. This talks about recognition. You could be going viral if you're doing something online. I feel like you bring this real exciting energy when you teach. If you're a teacher or you're teaching or an influencer or a coach of some kind, maybe you're a fitness instructor, whatever the case may be, you could even be teaching how to do, you know, paint courses or whatever it is. You have a different flair about how you teach. And I feel like people really love that about you, and it keeps them engaged in whatever it is you're explaining or showing by example. I feel like you have some sort of star quality about you here. There's something that people look up to in awe. It's like they're blown away by your skills, by your beauty, by your courageous energy that you show up with. You could be going viral, very well going to be viral. You never know. If this is online especially, I feel like you're somebody who grabs attention regardless. There's something about you that demands attention. Let's see what's attached to this Page of Swords, because I'm really feeling like you're the person teaching others, but you could be also going through a higher learning yourself right now. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are the King of Swords. This is your energy. You're showing up here as somebody who's very knowledgeable, very intelligent, very smart, and very creative with their way of thinking. You have a really good way of communicating with others as well. People could see you as being a little bit not cold in a bad sense, but in a sense that you mean business. And when you speak the truth. And I feel like there's no confusion when you speak. You're very direct, and I feel like people really appreciate that about you. I feel like you're learning something here that's giving you a deeper sense of clarity on some sort of subject that you're developing, you know, a little bit more skills on. And I feel like you're trying to harness this knowledge, this clarity, these new ideas, this new way of thinking. You're trying to share that with the world. Let's see, what's with this Seven of Cups? The Seven of Cups can often talk about illusions, not being sure about a situation, having some confusion, fogged thinking. Let's see. The Four of Cups. Okay. You could be feeling like a little bit bored in love right now. Like the love life is not really stimulating you. You could be maybe fantasizing a lot about other scenarios to try and get you out of this boredom. Maybe the offers in love that you're receiving are just not doing it for you. I feel like you're really thinking about a past love, or just, you know, perhaps your feelings from the past and how things used to be different. There's some sort of love offering here that you are rejecting, you're ignoring altogether. So somebody could be trying to reach out to you. They could be at a distance or online. I feel like you do have a lot of options in love. I feel like you're the type, like I said, a little bit in your own right of a celebrity of some kind. And I feel like you do get a lot of options, or you have a lot of choices in love, but none of them seem to do it for you. I feel like you're just bored with it. And I feel like you're more excited to focus on your career, your creative world, your intellectual side of things. There's something here. Maybe it was in love that was not fair. Something is shifting there. Let's see. I see your finances, your material world, your stability really solidifying here, and you have this confidence about you, like you secured the bag, you're comfortable, you're able to, you're showing up in king energy, page energy, and then king energy. So you have this ability to take control of situations, really get things done, but at the same time you have this beautiful youthful curiosity about you where you like to learn still. It's like you know that there's always more to learn. Let's see, what's this King of Pentacles? The Four of Pentacles. Everybody's getting this card today. So, you know, you could feel like you maybe have been held back from other people. You're kind of keeping to yourself at this time. I feel like you're not really, and I mean like socially, you could be leveling up, you know, career-wise, entrepreneurial projects that you maybe want to work on, but there's something here about your physical world that you're really focusing on yourself. I feel like you're not really advertising to others what it is that you've gained, what it is that you've built for yourself, and you're trying to maybe appear like you don't have enough, maybe so people leave you alone, or I don't know. There's something about not sharing with others. You could even be needing to penny pinch at this time just to make sure that something does secure this King of Pentacles. I feel like you're maybe being a little bit more reserved with your spending, not spending recklessly or carelessly. Let's see, I want to get a little bit more. We're going to see what's behind this Wheel of Fortune. I want to see what's directly behind this. What is the major shift? This is a major arcana. Same with the Libra, the Justice card. And I want to see what it is that's shifting. We know that good luck is coming your way, and it looks like it's going to be fairness. It's going to be some sort of truth revealing to you. Could be you winning a court case or some sort of legal matter. If you're signing a contract, it's going to go in your favor. I do see, you know, something here is shifting in regards to justice, fairness, karma. Let's see what else that's about. The High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. This has something to do with your intuition. There's some sort of inner knowing that you have about this Wheel of Fortune, and I feel like you're keeping it to yourself. You're not revealing to others what it is you're waiting on, what it is you're trying to allow the universe to curate for you. I feel like you intuitively feel a shift coming, and you're trying to be patient here. You're doing what you can. Although you're a little bit bored in love, I feel like you're really excelling in your career, your, you know, personal endeavors in regards to entrepreneurial activities or just hobbies. And in your intellectual world, it's bringing you all these new ideas, clear communication, clarity, a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things. And I feel like all of that's well. Same with your pentacles, your material world. You could be feeling really healthy, taking care of your body, taking care of your health. Emotionally, you're feeling a little bit bored, confused. But I feel like everything else is just working out perfectly for you here. And I feel like you intuitively feel this shift coming, but you're not really revealing to anybody because you don't want to maybe jinx anything. Let's see. We're going to see what's behind the Libra Justice card. The World, yeah. Okay, guys, I really feel like this is telling me here, this message is for somebody in particular. I feel like your good fortune is coming in the form of some sort of online business or some sort of justice You've closed out a cycle, an old way of doing something, something that was maybe unfair. You've walked away from doing something a different way, and you're allowing the universe to do its thing with that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, again, if you are doing something online with that High Priestess, it could be tapping into your higher learning, right? With the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. It's like you have this intuition that's been illuminated. You could be spiritually looking into higher studies of spiritual learning of some kind, or maybe religious factors, but there's some sort of turn here. There's a major shift in your thinking, in trusting your intuition, trusting in the universe. And I feel like all of this world energy, the Seven of Cups, it's really feeling, same with the Six of Wands, I'm feeling like you're doing something online that's really gonna just take off. And this is your karma. This is what you've been waiting for patiently. This is something that the universe sees that you've worked really hard for as the King of Pentacles. The things you've done, you've put out there for the good of others. I feel like you've done it selflessly. And I feel like that's where justice comes in for you. That's beautiful. I'm kind of curious what's going on here with the Seven of Cups. What's this emotional confusion or too many options in love maybe? We've got the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. You have some sort of wish fulfillment that's coming in your love life. There's something here that I feel like once that wheel turns, that Wheel of Fortune, once it turns in your favor, once it shifts, the confusion dissipates, the options limit because you're more sure about something that you want. I feel like with this Pisces energy, the Nine of Cups, you have all these achievements in love, like you're emotionally fulfilled. And I feel like it's going to be a lot of fulfilling energy, basically. It's just something that left you confused or left you like not sure of what options to take. All the options were kind of a bore to you. I feel like your intuition is going to guide you to manifest and receive that manifestation of what it is you're looking for in love. Okay, so if you're, thinking about making a manifestation in regards to a partner or something, try to manifest, like know what it is you want. Instead of asking for love from the universe, try to narrow down, the qualities in the person that you're looking for. So you're not disappointed by all these options that you receive, because you are you're highly sought out, okay? People find you very attractive. They look up to you for your mind, your creativity, your energy that you show up with, the respect you show people, the balance that you represent, the stability that you carry. I feel like people really admire you and you turn a lot of heads. So options in love are not the issue. It's the options are quite boring to you. I feel like it's something you reject all the time because they just don't meet up to your standards. So if you're manifesting, really know what it is you want before you actually bring those to life, because the manifestation comes in after the confusion, after this wheel turns in your favor. Let's go ahead and see what advice you need to hear. We're going to pull a few quick cards here. What do the air signs need to know? What's their message for advice? Okay, so we have jump in. Beautiful. Okay, so it says Andromedan energy. I probably pronounced that wrong. Adventure, say yes to change. Wow. That's the change. That's the shift that's coming in. Say yes to change. Don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't push back the change. Don't repel it. Go for it. Once it comes in, we're all a little bit uncomfortable with change sometimes. You need to really welcome this change. You need to jump in. It's telling you to jump in. Okay, close out an old cycle of the way something used to be. It talks about adventure, and that's all about the Page of Wands, the adventure behind something new, a new plan, a new path, new learning. What else for the air signs? This one wanted to show itself. You're not alone. We've got isolation, physical connection, community. So you could be feeling a little bit isolated right now. This is encouraging you to get out there, share with others whatever knowledge it is that you've learned. Maybe you are really somebody who does something online. Maybe you're an influencer of some kind. It's really telling you to connect with community, but also in the physical world, okay? And I do see you here in your physical world. You're showing up with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody who is quite isolated. They hold to themselves. They keep to themselves, really focusing on their pentacles. So I feel like not only being online presence, if you have one, you really need to physically connect with some people at this time. What else? Let's get one more for the air signs, please. Okay, wow, you guys got a few more. Okay, so we've got Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. There's that Libra energy with the scales of justice. Bringing harmony and balance right there, guys. And the harmony talks about, you know, bringing those manifestations to a reality. It brings you this harmony, this success, these emotional fulfilling feelings for yourself. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. I feel like